Hey, it's Mike Nelson with Operation Agent Thrive, bringing you yet another video today. It's how to break through as a new agent. What do you need to do to be successful as fast as you can? Thanks for tuning in today. Please click the subscription bell or the button below, click the notification bell, and we'll get you future videos when you do those things. So the $1 million question is, in an industry where 87% fail in their first 3 years, I think, of real estate, and I think of that 50% fail in their first 6 months, is because they're not getting off started fast enough. They're chasing too many things. So we're gonna really get you to focus in on 5 key areas, so that way you can really look at those things and really focus in on them and get to work and get some success right away. Stay tuned for the next 5 ideas.
Put your hands together for one, the only, Mike Nelson.
First one seems kind of boring, but what's your unique value proposition? We all know there's 8 billion freaking realtors. I think actually the last numbers with NAR is like 1.4 million realtors in the United States. That's a stupid, crazy number. So how are you going to be different? That's what a client's looking for. Cool. I've talked to 10 agents. They all say the same thing. I'll sell your house for the most amount of money in the shortest period of time. That's awesome. That's what the other 9 people said. How are you different? What's your unique value proposition? Do you do better marketing? Do you do different types of marketing? Are you using cutting edge technology? Are you part of a team that you can leverage out specialty type job roles and you have more financial backing to do things for your client? Are you offering staging as an opportunity, right? Those are just a few of a million things that you can list, but you need to be clear with exactly why you're different than somebody else. That's what's going to turn a client on, is you bring something different to the table than everybody else. The second one is really boring, but it's knowing your market stats. You sound much more confident and competent when you go into a client and you're like, this neighborhood's average price point is this, it's selling at this list price to sales price, it's selling this many days on market, average inspection cost for this area is this. You sound a heck of a lot smarter than the person, there's a lot that just show up to the table with a notepad and pen and just take notes. Be the expert. Go in and tell them exactly what the market stats are doing. How do you get to that point? Well, guess what? The boring stuff. You got to go in and pull hot sheets and do your research on a daily basis. The more research you do, the smarter you become on the stats, and the more fluid and competent and confident it comes out when you're talking to a client. Number 3, have your brokerage team and stats, right? Or because you as a new agent probably don't have a lot of history to go off of, like, hey, I've sold 22 houses at 6% list price to sales price. You don't have that. But guess what? You probably have a brokerage or a team that you can lean on their numbers. Use their data. Like, hey, don't make it sound like it's yourself, right? That's lying. If you say, like, I did 100 deals, that's not true if that's not true. Use your team though. Hey, I'm part of a larger group and a team that does 200 units a year. They have the staff, they have the systems, they have the support. Like, they're never gonna come to you and go like, well, but you're new. They're gonna say like, wow, that's pretty amazing, right? You have a group of people around you that makes up a large network of success. That's what they're gonna look for. 4th thing is social media branding. Don't overthink it. There's all these people that wanna sell you all these things and sell you all these services and get you more clicks and boosted ads and all that. Don't do that right away. Build up, start slow, right? Put in some social media strategies. Just put on every time you're out showing a house. Put out even just you sitting in your office working. Put it out if you're on the phone talking to people. Just take different pictures of you in a real estate environment and then mix it with some fun stuff too, because nobody ever wants to just see nothing but business from you. They want to warm up to you as a person. So by creating some content that's just fun, but also some business value in that content as well, is going to get people to know you. I don't know how many times people have come into my office that I've never met before, and they're like, man, I know you from Facebook. You're a great guy. I mean, everything I see on there, I get Facebook world sometimes is a little different for what the real reality is. but it's almost turning a cold relationship into a lukewarm relationship before they even walk in the door. So highly encourage you to use social media. Don't overthink it. Don't worry about what you look like on camera. Don't worry about all those things. Just put it out there. Obviously, there's limits of being appropriate and not doing crazy wild things and ruining your reputation and your brand in the public. However, highly advise you to do some social media posts and be consistent with it. Most people don't do it daily. They'll start off on fire and they'll do it for a week or two, and then they get bored with it and then they forget, and so on and so forth. But consistency in this business is what matters. So those are the 4 topics. I think I said 5 to start it, but I actually have 4 for you. So hopefully those 4 topics resonate with you. If you're a new agent, don't overcomplicate it. Just do the simple things, but do them times 10. Really work hard on those things. So I hope you got some value out of today. Put some comments down below. Hit our subscribe button, our notification bell, and we'll see you on the next video.